Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Suzanne and I'm here with my daughter Hana,
Hi.
the third one. She's currently a senior in high school and will start college next year at Harvard. And I would like her to tell us about the transition, the preparation, and all the good stuff to get the high school student ready. Okay, Anna, so can you introduce yourself again? Tell us what you do.
Hi, I'm Hana. It's my mom, obviously. I'm a senior at Regis Jesuit High School. I play basketball. I consider myself a student athlete. And yeah, I'd say the school is definitely gonna have to be like very rigorous if you want to get into Harvard. We can go into more detail.
Okay. So can you tell us how what you did freshman year, sophomore, junior, and senior year? How did you prepare yourself academically?
So coming from challenge school, they definitely encourage us to go into the highest class as well as you. You encourage us to like take the most rigorous classes we could, and at Regis you can't take an AP class as a freshman. So I took all honors.
So AP is advanced placement.
Advanced placement, yes. So there's 3 levels you can take. There's AP, which is like the highest, which you can get college credit, honors, and then regular. So I took all honors freshman year, and then like my track from there was just sophomore year I took all honors and 1 AP, and then junior year I took 4 APs, the rest were honors, and then senior year I'm taking 3 APs and the rest are honors.
All right, very good. So, can you tell us about your study schedule? That you're a normal high school student and you have different activities. How do you manage to stay on top of your school work?
I'm mostly just so I have practice after school usually, so in the morning I'll wake up, go to school. If I have time in between classes or if I'm taking an easier class, I'll do my homework during that class or at lunch. And then after practice, it's just straight to homework, take a shower, then more homework, then dinner, then more homework. So yes, just make sure you're on top of everything and you're staying organized.
Okay. So what about your athletics?
What do you mean,
Like how do you integrate that into your study time? How do you manage your time? That's what I want to.
I don't really know how I do it. I just kind of like, I know that as soon as I'm done with practice, I need to get, I wouldn't say get on my Zoom, that's a term I like to use, but I just know I need to get organized and stay on top of it or else I'm gonna go behind and it's gonna be bad. So just making sure that you're studying and you're using your time wisely because you most likely don't have a lot of it. So just being focused for that.
Okay. So how about social media? A lot of young girls love being on social media. How do you manage that?
I'd say in between your study breaks, you can take a mental break and go on social media unless that is destructive for you. But I would say social media is like a good like little 5-10 minute break in between like homework and study.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, there's another thing we do in our household, which is to not really encourage romantic relationships because we believe that as a high school student, even early college, you have to be focused. You have to have goals for your life. You have to achieve them. And there is a time for everything. So I would like to ask Hana, how that rule affects you?
I would say it doesn't really affect me much because like the high school I go to is separated boys and girls and there's not a lot of eligible attractive men at our school, so it wasn't really hard to not to want to do anything. So it hasn't really like affected me much. It's not something I'm like cognizant of all the time.
All right. So what about around you? Do you have friends who have boyfriends or girlfriends, and how does that affect their emotional and studies and all that? What would you say?
I would definitely say for them it's a distraction, especially when things are not really going well in their relationship. It causes like a big like a mental shift. Like it just makes their mentality go downhill. Just things go bad when the relationship is bad, and even when it's good, it's like very much a distraction.
Yeah, I agree. How do you manage your faith besides being in a Catholic school?
I would say just making sure I pray every morning and night and spending that time with God and making sure that I dedicate that time, as you've taught us to. But yeah, I'd say like it's a good part of my day. Sometimes I listen to gospel music as I go to school or drive from practice. So, yeah.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
So what would you say to a high school student who wants to get into a top college?
I would say take as many difficult classes as you can, because colleges definitely look at the amount of difficult classes your school offers and how you take advantage of that. So you definitely have to take advantage of all of those. And just stay focused and never think that it's too far of a reach, whatever your dream is. Just stay focused and be focused on the goal.
All right, well, thank you very much. There's so much more we cannot really discuss here, but you can get my book and learn more about the stages of a child from prenatal to college, and how I encourage mothers to be teachers for their children and to raise them to be well-rounded, in all areas of life, whether it be academics, extracurricular, faith, character, all those good stuff, okay? Using my own experience as a mother and a pediatrician. I hope this helped you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.